If I did not give you a number, you can go back. You don't know if I gave you a number? Don't worry about it. I did. You're going to be great. Okay. Very quickly, folks, for any of you who did try this, if we did not keep you on stage, it doesn't mean that you can't experience hypnosis. All it means is that today you had something else on your mind, maybe a sound around you disturbed. You could be any number of things. Try it again. Believe me when I tell you, 100% of all people make excellent subjects for hypnosis. Usually what happens, though, is people think they're expecting something to happen with hypnosis that doesn't happen. They're expecting to blank out, to not know what's going on. It's not that way at all. You know what's happening, you're just so relaxed you don't care. We have nice folks. Well, some of them are nice. Let's take a minute. We'll start with a very lovely lady here. What's your name, man?
Cecile.
Cecile. Hi, can I hold your hand? Relax. Hey, when Cecile sleeps, she sleeps, doesn't she? You like this, don't you, sir? Yeah, very good. What's your name? Sean. Sean, put your arm around Cecile. Would you? Gonna help? Thanks a lot, Sean. Appreciate it. Relax. Well, they make a nice couple. Okay. We got a very pretty lady here. What? What? What's your name?
Robin.
Hi, Ron. Good they could have you. Sleep. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm going to let you go back to your seat in a second, but I'll listen. Your name?
Brandy.
Nice. Sleep deep. Deeper. Deeper. Remain seated, Brandy. Deeper. Young lady right here just made the comment. Now, I've explained this 4 times during the show, just to give you an idea that people a lot of times don't listen. A hypnotized person is not asleep. Never asleep. You know what's going on. I'm going to let you go back to your seat. I want to show you something interesting. There's no way that any of this could affect you. Look straight ahead. Casey, would you leave these folks alone for a minute? You're untouching. Remain seated exactly as you are. Really easy. Good. Okay. Straight ahead. Now, close your eyes. Feel the point that I'm touching on your forehead. It's a fixation point. Roll your eyes back in your head. Try to see this point. Your eyelids are beginning to flutter now. Here in a minute, I'll tell you to try to open the eyes. You'll find they will not open. The harder you pull, the tighter they'll be closed. Continue to gaze at this fixation point. Try to open the eyes now. Pull as hard as you want. Pull. Come on, pull. They won't open. Come on, pull. A little surprise you. They won't open until I say they will, and now they'll open now. But you want to sleep, will you? I'll let you go back to your seat. Thank you for coming in. What's your name, sir?
Ed.
Ed? Ed. Hi, Ed. Relax. Sleep. Totally relax. So press the back of your neck. Relax. What's your name?
DJ.
Hi, JJ. Sleep. The gentleman here we have lost completely. I want you to go back to your seat. Thank you very much for coming up. Your name, sir?
Steve.
Sir, we have your glasses. I'm just going to keep them, okay? Steve, hi. Relax, sleep deep. Oh, another nice couple. Okay. Your name, sir?
Rennie.
Rennie? Hi, Rennie. Sleep. Deeper. Help me hold up Rennie there. Appreciate it. Okay. He used to have a TV show. Remember that? Oh, Rennie. Oh. What's your name, sir?
John.
John, do me a favor. Keep holding on to Rennie for me so he can't fall. Can I shake your hand? Relax. Sleep, John. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to admit they are just a little bit relaxed. These are your stars for the rest of the show. From this point on, you can make all the noise you want to make, so let's hear it. Come on. No, you can be louder than that. This is your stars. It's just some noise. Everyone on stage, listen to me carefully. From this point on, everything that I say to you is the absolute truth. Management of the fair just brought me a note. They tell me that today we've got incredible weather problems. Started out a really nice day, but right now we've got a cold front moving across the fairgrounds, and it just reached this stage. Starting to get really cold right now. As a matter of fact, all of you are starting to get cold. Up on stage right now, it's down to about 5 degrees. You're getting very cold. You'll snuggle up with anything you can find. You don't care if it's a man, woman, or chair. It's getting colder right now. You can feel the chill on all. Oh, it's freezing out here. It's getting colder. You can feel the chill on all over your body. It's getting colder, colder, colder. It is. Oh, it's starting to rain now. You're getting wet. It's raining. You're getting wet, and it's getting cold. And you've got icicles on your ears. Getting colder, colder, colder. At the count of 3, everyone no longer cold. Hotter than 15 hells. Hotter than anything you've ever known. 1, 2, 3. It's 100 degrees right now. It's 125. It's getting hot. Hot. You can't stand to be close to anyone. It's getting hot. Hot. 130. Getting hot. Tell you what, you fellas, get the shoes and socks off. You girls, get the shoes off. It is burning up. It's getting hotter. Hotter. 500 degrees hotter. 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 You've never been so hot in your entire life. Count of 3. Everyone. What are we? 1, 2, 3. What the heck is happening? You guys want to untangle yourselves there for a minute? Let's get all of you slide down one seat. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a distinct possibility we have an entire stage of perverts. Look at this guy. He could be the leading pervert. Yeah. You know, you can always tell a pervert, they'll never tell you their name. Really. What's this? So what is your name? You don't remember. You think about that for a while. So can I shake your hand? Sleepy. So the moment I will awaken you, put awaken you, you're just going to sit right up, put your hat back on, you'll feel great. However, sir, anytime that you see me touch my forehead, you will hear a little voice coming from inside of your hat. The voice will say, hey, could you let me out of here? When you look in your hat, there's nothing there. But every time I touch my forehead, you will again hear this little voice saying, hey, could you let me out of here? 1, 2, and 3. Why don't, sir, would you get off the man? Sir, I apologize about that. Let me warm up here, you know? Point of interest, if we were doing a class, I would wait a little while to mention this to you. Recall a little while ago when I told the gentleman on the end, hold on to Rennie, don't let go of him, don't let him fall. Notice where his arm still is? Yeah, you can let go of Rennie now if you want to. Sure. Okay, yeah. What is your name? You still don't remember. Look at me now. What's your name? You don't remember again. You concentrate hard. All right, so, no, you still don't remember. Wide awake, sir. Hi. He's concentrating, I guess. Never touch it. When I tell you to open the eyes, you'll feel wonderful. You still don't know the name. 1, 2, blue light. Yeah. What was the name again, sir? Okay, really warm up here. All of you said, hi. Your name is? Sleep. Your name? Sleep. Cecile and Brandy, both of you ladies, in a moment I'll tell you to open your eyes. Girls, when I do, you feel just wonderful. However, ladies, when you open your eyes, anytime that I turn my back to you, you'll realize that I have no back in my suit whatsoever. Anytime that I turn my back to you, you realize that I have no back in my suit at all. 1, 2, and 3. Why don't we? You know, I'm really glad we started getting a nice crowd out today. As a matter of fact, in anticipation of that, I got kind of an afternoon tuxedo. But I really like this one. The only thing, I want to get some of those new high-top boots, you know, who went to come out, and I haven't been able to find it. What? You don't like my suit? Look at this. Somebody left trash all over the stage. Oh. Let me warm up here now. Okay. Problem with that hat, sir? Okay, anyway, ladies, look, you think there's no back in the suit, right? Girls, look, there is now a back in the suit. Better? However, the front is missing. Ladies, look, there's a back, there's also a front. Better? Ladies and gentlemen, if you would, a huge round of applause for all of yourselves. Let's hear some noise out there. Come on! What's your name? Steve, come up a wall with me. I'm going to show you something interesting. You're going to find this kind of fascinating. Try it. Steve, if you would, my friend, put your right foot right there. Right now, Steve, that foot is stuck tight to the floor. Try to lift it. Come on, Steve, pull. Pull. Don't worry about it. It's still stuck. Put your left foot there. Right now, that foot is stuck tight. Try to lift it. Steve, both feet are stuck. Try to jump. Come on, Steve, big jump. Big jump, Steve. Whoa, hey, I've seen this happen before. Are you a good whistler? Huh? Are you a good whistler? Yeah. Right now, you're a great whistler. Let me hear you one. Good, you sure are. Listen, I don't know if you noticed, but every time you whistle, you can lift your right foot. But as soon as it touches the floor, it'll be stuck tight. Try it and see what happens. Isn't that strange? Let's try something on the left foot. Oh, heck, I don't know. Say Scoopy-Doo. Scoopy-Doo. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but every time you say Scoopy-Doo, you can lift your left foot, but as soon as it touches the floor, it'll be stuck tight. Try it and see what happens. Scoopy-Doo. Isn't that bizarre? Tell you what, my friend, that's the only way those feet will move. Remembering that, I'd like you to just get back to your seat the best way you can. Yeah. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. Can we let him walk around like this for the rest of the day? No longer stuck. Try to lift them out. Better? Yeah, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for this time. Oh, let's hear some noise out there. You, sir, I'm touching really warm. This guy's starting to punch his hat. You, sir, anytime throughout the rest of the day that you see me scratch the top of my head, the person directly to your right, no matter who it is getting fresh. They've got their hands all over your body, sir. Every time I scratch the top of my head, suddenly the person directly to your right will be getting fresh. They've got their hands all over your body. 1, 2, and 3. Right away. Yeah, sir, would you like to help the lady there for a minute? Okay. Thinks this might be his lucky day, I think. Okay. Excuse me, sir, is this lady bothering you? You like it? Okay. And I'm sorry, I saw what you did. I cannot allow that to go on. This is a family area. Sir, would you mind trading seats with the lady? She cannot keep her hands off the guy. You two just trade seats. Feel a little safer to you, sir? Good, okay. Maybe it's not such a lucky day. Everybody happy with their seat, by the way? Anyone want to move? You do? Okay, tell you what. So why don't you two guys trade seats? Yeah, you'll feel better now. Yeah, we'll get you away from these crazy folks. Okay, good. Everybody happy with their seat now? Anybody else want to move? Raise your hand. Let me know now if you want to move. You do? Okay. Tell you what, this last time I'll move. Why don't you two trade seats? So what's what happens when there's no one there, when there's no one to his right? Look at me, everyone. This guy's in the home believing in ghosts. But like him. All right. Oh, you sit back. Who haven't we met yet? Who haven't been here? Your name is? Hi, JJ. Relax. Keep your eyes closed. Roll your eyes back in your head. Try to see the point. In a minute, JJ, when I tell you to try to open the eyes, you'll find they will not open. The harder you pull, the tighter they'll be closed. JJ, try to open the eyes now. Pull as hard as you want. Go ahead and pull. They won't open. Pull. I want to see you pull. Pull. Relax. You should not now, JJ. JJ, upon awakening, my friend, you want to realize that everyone sitting around you is really starting to smell bad. You're a nice guy. You don't want to hurt their feelings, but they really do stink on them, too. Yeah, JJ, would you like to sit up for a minute? How many of you folks like rock and roll? Raise your hand. Any of you like rock and roll? Warm up here, too. Oh, really smelling bad now, JJ. I want to name some stars, and if I happen to name one you like. Do you ever think of that name, sir? You still don't remember. John, right? What's your name, John? You're not sure. Let me ask you, sir, do you have a wallet with you? You have a wallet? Oh, is it? Wait a minute. Hey, you have a wallet with you? Yeah, check your wallet. Maybe you'll see your name in there. Look in your wallet. So everything you see in your wallet will be pictures of naked ladies. You like it? Let me see, sir. Let me see. Yeah, put away the dirty picture, sir. Okay. I'll let you sit back in your seat. Really smelling bad now. What? One last thing I want to do. You know what your hands are? In a moment I will awaken you. Upon awakening, you want to feel just great. Right in front of you is one of the cutest little puppies you've ever seen in your life. He's a little blue and white puppy. He's really cute. You can't just reach out and grab him, but if you can get him to come to you by calling him, you can keep him and take him home with you. One of the cutest little dogs you've ever seen. 1, 2, 3, right away. Okay, we're talking about rock and roll. I want to name some stars. If I happen to name one you like, raise your hand, okay? Talking about big names in rock and roll. People like Whitney Houston. Any Whitney Houston fans? Madonna? Tiffany. Any Tiffany fans? I wonder if she calls the sweaters out of her closet, too. Come on, get on there. You see this little dog over here? Isn't he cute? Look at that puppy. Yeah. Is this your little dog? You talking? Hold him here. Oh, yeah, he's getting excited. Look at it. He's giving puppy kisses. Look at his little tongue going there. Yeah. But let him give you some puppy kisses. That is real. Oh, look at. Oh, let him kiss you again. Oh, he kisses you right on the nose. That is such a cute. Uh-oh, look what he did in your lap. Uh-oh. Yeah, put his nose in there. There you go. Yeah. Well, I think he knows how to train dogs. I'll let you sit back in your seat. All right, what about... Paula Abdul. Any Paula Abdul fans? Are you Paula? Have you ever seen Paula perform? Seen her live or on video? On MTV. Yeah, that would be video. Can I hold your hand? Yeah, I'm touching just a moment. I will awaken. Upon awakening, you'll feel absolutely wonderful. Upon awakening, love, you are the one and only Paula Abdul. Paula, I've had about 1,000 people who might recognize you. They all want to hear you do a song. I know you don't have your band with you. I'm not going to put you on the spot. I can't help you out. I have one of your records in the back. Paula, we'll spin the record. All you have to do is lip sync, kind of like when you're doing a guest spot on Solid Gold. Listen, Paula, everyone here tonight is your fan. You don't want to disappoint a single one of them. You will dance, move, and perform and strut like you're doing a concert for a million people. You're the one and only Paula Abdul. 1, 2, and 3. Why don't we? Ladies and gentlemen, if you've had a good time this show, please a huge round of applause for all of your stars. Let's do some noise out there. Come on. We have a very special guest on stage. I can't believe I didn't spot her earlier because I'm a big fan of this lady, as I'm sure all of you are. Right? All of you big fans? Ladies and gentlemen, one and only Paula Abdul. It is such a pleasure to meet you. I'm a big fan of yours. But, folks, how many of you love to hear Paula do a song today? You know, I understand you got about 5 songs in the top 10 right now. But you know what my favorite one still is? One of the first ones to be a big hit. It's called Straight Up. Would you do it? Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Paula Abdul. Folks, we need some clapping here. Come on. You can be louder than that. Let's hear some clapping. Wide awake. Strange stuff, isn't it? Oh, this guy goes. So the moment I will awaken, upon awakening, you are also a great name in rock and roll. Upon awakening, you are the one and only Michael Jackson. Michael, there have been somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,000 people who recognize you today, and they all want to hear you do a song. I mean, oh, it's really itching bad now. Michael, I know you don't have your band with you. I won't put you on the spot, but I can't help you. I have one of your records in the back. Michael, we'll spin the record. All you got to do is lip sync like when you're doing a guest spot on Solid Gold. But listen, Michael, everyone here's your fan. You don't want to disappoint one of them. You'll dance, move, and perform like you're doing a concert for a million people. You're the one and only Michael Jackson. 1, 2, and 3. Right away. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another celebrity on stage. I can't believe I didn't spot him earlier. He's an incredible talent. Been in the business since he was... A lot of you may remember him when he was the littlest member of the Jackson 5. Well, here he is today, one of the biggest stars in the industry. Say hello with your applause to the one and only Michael Jackson! I'm a fan of yours. I've been a fan for years. But, folks, how many of you love to hear Michael do a song today? You folks in the back, want to hear a song? Michael, if you do it, my favorite song you do it. I listen to this thing a lot. Called, well, I love this song, too. It's called,
Bad.
What?
Bad.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites, all right. Would you do a song called Bad? Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Michael Jackson! Come on, let's hear some clapping, people. So, would you sit down, please? Ladies and gentlemen, let's use some noise out there. Come on, let's... Sleep, sleep. Whoa. Sleep, deeper, hey, sleep. So, hey, sleep. Sleep, deep. So, hey, sleep deep. Hold on just a moment, I will awaken you. Right now we're moving back in time, though, bypassing any unpleasant experience. When I tell you to open your eyes, everyone, the year is, I don't know, the year is 19, what year were you born? Right on there. What year were you born? Okay, 1958, good. Chubby Checker just made popular a new dance. It's called the twist. And all of you world-famous twisters. In fact, that's why you're here today, to demonstrate this new dance, the twist. Everyone on stage, the next music you hear, and anytime you hear the music, you'll have the uncontrollable desire to get up out of your seat. You will begin dancing the twist. Better than you've ever danced in your whole life. Only when you hear the music, you're world-famous twister. 1, 2, and 3. Wide awake, yeah, you folks want to set up for a minute? Wide awake, all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, We're almost out of time. I want to take a moment before we have to wrap up this show and visit with the audience and find out if there's anyone here today my age. Now, rather than mention numbers and embarrass myself, we'll talk about memories that some of us might share. Memories like, I don't know, sock hops. Anybody out there remember sock hops? Get out. You're not old enough to remember a sock. Now, what'd you do? See them on Happy Days? Okay. They were fun, weren't they? Huh? Yeah, the band would always be a little late getting started, but you didn't care about that. No, you didn't. Because you knew that once they got there, they got all tuned up. They'd always start off with a slow song you could cuddle to. Remember those songs? Songs that sound something like this. Sit down. John, I want to thank you for helping me maintain the dignity of this stage. We're trying to visit with the audience, and these folks insist on dancing, and I really do. I appreciate that. I appreciate you helping me maintain sleep. Sir, upon awakening, you want to feel just great. Upon awakening, you will feel absolutely wonderful. However, sir, when everybody else is up dancing, you will notice that there is no back in their suits either. 1, 2, 3, right? Anyway, if you don't remember the sock hop, possibly remember the part after the sock hop? The parking part? Yeah, you'd be out with your favorite person. Not the one you're with today now. We're talking here your favorite person. You'd need some romantic music, so you'd reach down, turn on that old AM radio in your 55 Chevy, and if you were lucky, they'd be playing a romantic song. A song that years later you'd remember as your song. You guys remember one like that? A song that sounds something like this. John's just watching the guy. I don't know. Who's that star up there? Stop the music. Sit down. I can solve this problem, right? You know what surprises me most about this? You folks up here dancing. If it were me and I'd forgotten to get dressed like all of you did, look at yourself right now. Look at yourself. You don't have on a stitch. Look at yourself. All of you are totally naked. You'll come up with anything you can come. It's the plan! You don't have all those stitches. You'll come up with anything you can find. You are so embarrassed. Right away, what the heck is happening here? Would you folks sit down? Put your chair down. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for all of you stars. Let's do some noise. Come on. Everyone sit back and sleep. Let's wrap up. All of you right now, watch my hands. They close it. All I want to do is close your eyes now. Close your eyes. Good. Head forward, you just relax. All of you. Everyone, in just a moment, I will awaken you for the very last time this evening. Upon awakening, all suggestions and effects given tonight will be completely and totally removed with the following exceptions. You're going to go through the rest of the night having more fun than you've ever had. Through the rest of the day having more fun than you've ever had. And you'll remember what a marvelous time you've had here at this fair. You'll tell all your friends about it and you want to come back. Also, sometime next week, you'll have the uncontrollable desire to call the management of this fair. Tell them to be sure and invite that hypnotist back next year. And offer him more money. Also, I'm going to pass on you and touch you. And as I touch you, I'll give each of you a single final suggestion. The suggestion that I give you now will remain with you, even after you get back to your seat in the audience. So relax and touch it. Feel like I'm touching. Even after you get back to your seat in the audience, anytime I say the word Muppet, you are Miss Piggy. When you came out here tonight, you had Kermit with you, but that little booger seems to have gotten lost in the crowd, and you're real upset about it. You're going to run through the crowd calling him, Kermie, Kermie baby, Kermie, Kermie, till I tell you to stop. Yes, sir, I'm touching. Anytime I say the word movie star, you are Hollywood's newest sex symbol, Mr. Pee Wee Herman. Pee Wee, you'll come rushing to the stage, begin doing the famous Pee Wee Herman tequila dance. Yes, sir, anytime I say the word fair, you'll stand up in your loudest voice, you yell out, I own this place, and the chicken wings are on me, whenever I say the word fair. You know, I'm touching. Anytime about the rest of the evening that you hear me say the word, anytime that you hear me say the word, club. You're Annette Funicello, leader of the Mickey Mouse Chorus. You'll stand up again leading all of us, your Mouseketeers, and singing our most famous theme song. M-A-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E, Mickey Mouse. Okay, folks, but it's got to be everybody. Your part's Donald Duck. You ready? M-A-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E, Mickey Mouse. Well, that was everybody except the guy right here in the blue hat. Sir, read my lips. sir? Donald Duck. Donald Duck. Okay, would you help him when we get to the hard parts with the Donald Duck? One more time so this guy can practice. You ready? M-A-C-K-E-Y-L-U-C, Mickey Mouse. Don't you feel proud now that you did it, sir? Yeah, I figured you would, okay? And totally relaxing. You sir, you sir, you're not touching any time down the rest of the evening, sir, that I say the word Muppets and someone starts running through the crowd calling Kermit. The third time that they call Kermit, sir, you'll suddenly realize that you're Kermit. You'll stand up and in your loudest voice, you'll yell out, "Here I am, you precious porker." Who is John here sitting with? Put your hand up. Who's he with? This your husband? John's fairly light level, but watch how well this will work. Let's see what we can do. So press back the neck down, relax it. So anytime I say the word romance, whenever I say the word romance, you will put the most passionate kiss on your wife you've ever put on anyone in your entire life. You don't care that this is a public place. We're talking here passion of an unbridled sort. Whenever I say the word romance. Honey, for a few dollars, I'll leave that one with him. Now put your purse up. I'll leave it with him anyway. You, sir, you're not touching any time till the rest of the day, sir, that you hear me say the word. Let's see. Whenever I say the word Fantasy Island, you are tattooed, the world's smallest giant. You'll drop to your knees, look to the sky and begin shouting, "Boss, the plane, the plane." All other suggestions are removed. You're going to feel wonderful, full of energy, feeling great for the rest of the evening. 1. All faculties returning. 2. Begin to move around some, stretching your body just a bit. 2 and 3. Wide awake. Yeah, you folks want to set up? I want to thank you for coming up. You've been marvelous stars. Sir, you had something sticky all over the bottom of your feet. Also, you were a great dancer, even when you had your clothes off. You were, sir, you're one of the best strippers we've ever had on stage. Was this guy a good stripper or what? You a Michael Jackson fan? You should be. You're a better Michael Jackson than Michael Jackson's Michael Jackson. So you were having problems remembering your name. So I've got to apologize to you. This lady was grabbing you, this guy was grabbing you, this guy was grabbing you, and finally just somebody kept doing it from all over. You've been talking to your hat. Honey, you've been talking to your shoe. Also, you were petting it and kissing it. It also did something horrible in your lap. You a Paul Abdul fan? You should be. You're a better Paul Abdul than Paul Abdul is Paul Abdul. Wasn't she? Folks, if you want to see what great stars you've been, you can because we videotape you. It's a VHS tape. Sure, if I were you, I'd buy all 5 copies just to make sure my friends don't get a hold of it. Actually, folks, if you want to watch it for a minute, we've got a VHS tape right back here. We've got all the equipment. Go back. We'll be showing this show for about 5 minutes. We've got 7 copies of it already made. You want to get a copy to take home? One of the best souvenirs you'll ever have in your life. It's a lot of fun. Because this is the first show of the day, we're going to discount them a little bit. Am I correct on that? Yeah. So if you'd like to have a copy, let them know. There's another way that you can see what a great star you've been, and that's this. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've had fun, as they go back to their seats, please a loud round of applause for all of them. Let's hear some noise. How do you want to hear it? Hold on like this. Come on, folks, let's hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're sitting with anyone who's on our show, please don't talk to them when they get back to their seat, okay? Please don't talk to them. I want to sell this pair of glasses. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I have a pair of glasses here we're going to auction off. What's my first bid on this pair of glasses? This looks like a really nice pair. $2.50 over here. Do I hear $3, sir? $3 for the glasses. Keep it going? Oh, you want to pay more? Oh, we'll split it, okay. Would you like to have the glasses back? Here, catch. Yeah, I'm serious, catch. Thank you, buddy. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet someone right now. This lady is very, very special. She is the producer and the director of our show. She's the lady that keeps people from falling out of their chairs. She is my partner. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet JJ. Nice round of applause for JJ. Hope you've enjoyed this show. If you have, let me tell you about another one that we'll be doing this coming Sunday night. It's the adult version of this show. It's the show where we do stuff a lot more risque than anything we're able to do up here. And there are also cocktails available at that show. It's the show that you would normally have to travel to Las Vegas, Reno, or Tahoe if you catch us performing out there. You pay a lot of money out there. We're going to be doing it in Pocatello. We've rented the ballroom over at the Holiday Inn. show is this coming Sunday night. Now, I stress it is the adult version of the show. You've got to be at least 21 years old to attend. Now, I don't mean to imply it's a dirty show. It's not dirty, but it is a bit more risque than what we're able to do out here. My only problem with this whole thing is we have got limited seating. There's only 500 seats in the ballroom, and a lot of those seats are already gone. If you'd like to attend, the tickets are available over here under this blue canopy. It's only $15 a person. Come over and get your tickets as soon as you possibly can. Otherwise, last week we did a show we did, we had 1,000 seats, and we ended up turning away about 300 people. So come on over and get your tickets as soon as you can. While you're over here, we have tapes, ladies and gentlemen, for things like weight control, stopping smoking, stress management, memory improvement. Have over 25 different titles. These are direct hypnosis tapes, not the subliminal that you've been seeing advertised. Those things don't work that well. If you'd like to find out more about the tapes, they're all available over here to my left. Do they work? Someone said, yeah. Mine are the only ones on the market that have a money-back guarantee. That should tell you, yeah, they work pretty well. All available over here. Now, having told you about that, let me just quickly say, I haven't had this much fun since I did a show out on Fantasy Island.
It's the plane, boss, the plane.
Wide awake, sir. I hear it. Oh, no, that's just a big tractor. Okay. Strange thing. Aren't you glad you came out to the fair? Whatever, buy us some chicken wings in there. Fair. Or let's try Muppets.
Here I am, you precious porker.
Wide awake. Wide awake. That's right, so hide behind your buddy. Put your hands on your face, honey. I don't want to know it was you, okay? Strangest thing I've ever seen. Let's try Club Mickey Mouse. Wide awake. Strangest thing I've ever seen. Bizarre things happening. You know what's to me is so much fun about this show? You can get people up on stage and turn them into movie stars. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, the one and only Pee Wee Herman. Go sit down, quit acting like some sort of a movie star. Wide awake, sir. Everyone who was on our show today, please stand up. Everyone that we kept on stage, please stand up. Okay. Yeah, one other thing before we do that, I got to tell you, I really love doing this show. To me, it's like being involved in a really beautiful romance. Wide awake. You're standing, ladies and gentlemen, if you would, a huge round of applause. Stand up, if you would, sir. Huge round of applause for your stars. They're sitting out there with you. Put your hands together. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, take note. We're back for 2 more shows today. Every show is different. Quick reminder. The tickets to the adult show over here, the videotapes are back there with Cindy. Enjoy the rest of the fair. God bless you.